I think to your first point, I think yes. I think you very much spot on with respect to personal disposable income and effectively what that holds for insurance. And as I said, the magic number is around 4,500, as we've seen in other parts of the world. In terms of the development of an insurance industry, really takes flights around that level. And I think you're right. There are certain needs being met. If you're only if of the 100 rand that you're earning, if X is going to food, rents, and general consumption of durable, semi-durable goods, there is the last component. The last thing you're thinking about is insurance. And in the event of a recession, what's the first thing you're going to cut is insurance. Whereas I think it could be the wrong mindset, because it could ultimately you do need to protect against anything that could hamper against you do need risk protection products that could effectively be undermined. In terms of your questions to the entry of foreign insurers, I think ultimately when we assess an industry, we do look at the underlying factors. So I highlighted some of the macroeconomic factors that we would consider, but we also would then look at the underlying industry in terms of looking at the profitability and the growth. And I think the interest of foreign participation would ultimately have a bearing on the level of competition and what it means for premiums, as well as the underlying profitability and how that would translate. But so we would look at it more from a competitive dynamic perspective than anything else.
Whether or not Nigeria is ready, and it's not ready at the moment, clearly, because you're at the very start of the process, it has to happen. The country will get left behind, the industry will get left behind the rest of the world if it does not go through this, because all the points that Trevor talked about in terms of reputation, paying claims, what insurance is in the mind of the consumer will remain unchanged. Sometimes, the technical sides that you talk about are certainly a big issue. There aren't a number of actuaries here, but I dare say that support can be found from elsewhere in the world through the links that Nigeria has with international organizations and consultants and the likes, to find the necessary skill to begin looking at the data behind this. But it's essential to develop the industry in order that it remains present and making an impact in this country. If the industry remains as it is, not much will change. But if you have an industry that can demonstrate that it is managing risk properly, perhaps that helps more with the confidence that companies have in placing risks locally rather than automatically looking overseas because they feel that companies aren't strong enough or professional enough or sophisticated enough. So I think the answer is no, the country isn't ready, but it's a necessary journey. I'm not aware of any reports or studies on demand. I can speak about the UK market because I know it better than most. I think demand comes partly through economic cycles, whether consumers are feeling as though they have assets they want to protect. It's not directly linked back to this regulation. It also comes in with pricing. We've seen large price increases, particularly in motor insurance in the UK, because it changes the government has made. That has a greater impact, perhaps, than solvency does. But it's an interesting point as to whether this regulation is stimulating or suppressing demand. We don't approach companies. Companies approach us and request to be rated. And it is entirely for the company to approach us to request that.